Welcome back to Pentagram Prime, everyone. Today's lesson will be a short one where we solve the integral of arcsine of x over a by using, among other things, integration by parts. Hey, did you hear that? It's amazing. I no longer have to listen to myself lose my train of thought. Moving on, no stuttering this time. But before I forget to do so, I apologize for the fuzziness of these images. In the future, I plan to use a document scanner instead of the camera on my mobile device. We'll begin by separating the integrand into two parts, in this case the constant 1 and the original function. Next, we'll take the integral of 1 with respect to x and multiply it times arcsine of x over a for the first part of the next expression. For the second part of the expression, we subtract the integral of 1, which is equal to x, times the derivative of arcsine of x over a. This derivative is equal to 1 over the square root of 1 minus the quantity of x over a squared with the entire quantity multiplied times 1 over a. Feel free to check out episode 4 where I discuss implicit differentiation as applied to inverse trigonometric functions. Link in the description. With the constant a in the denominator, we can insert it into the adjacent radical, and this gives us a form for the integral on the right that is a little easier to work with. For the integral of x divided by the square root of a squared minus x squared, we'll employ a u substitution with u equal to the contents of the radical in the denominator. In this case, u equal to a squared minus x squared. The derivative of u with respect to x gives us an expression for dx in terms of du, and the factor of minus 2x in the denominator cancels with the x term in the numerator. The result is a simple power function integral based exclusively on u. The integral of 1 over the square root of u is equal to 2 times root u, and this cancels with the factor of 1/2 from the previous substitution, simplifying to minus root u. Substituting back in for u, we now have minus the square root of the quantity of a squared minus x squared. Then, substituting back into the previous expression, we cancel out the minus signs on the right, and we are left with x times arcsine of x over a minus the square root of the quantity a squared minus x squared. Did I say minus the square root? I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Anyway, there you have it. The integral of arcsine of x over a is equal to x times the arcsine of x over a plus, got to be sure about that, the square root of a squared minus x squared. So is it me, or are people almost exclusively visiting my gaming videos while "that's great, wish I had the background to understand it" is about all I hear about the rest? I don't know, but the clicks seem to be showing a pattern. I'd be happy to hear from a professor somewhere, even if all I got to hear was "fix that effing minus sign." Main reason I started this channel was to talk to people like math. Anywho, this is Pentagram Prime signing off.